You want me to pull pranks on your roommate? Can't you just talk to your RA about this?
But Maria's the most selfish pig you'll ever meet.
I'm an RA for the free housing and the meal plan.
I'm gonna tell your boss.
He won't believe you. I'm faithful to my simple duties. I do my rounds and fill out those stupid report sheets every week.
I have an idea to get Colton working for Dr. X.
Look what you're about to do. You're about to tamper with school property. You're breaking the law. Kevin, is there something you want to share with us?
Well, actually, there is. This has been a great year. One great, wonderful year. Filled with friends, smiles, challenges, and yes, I'm saying it, personal growth. But it will soon be over.
Please tell me you flunked out of Eagle University.
Tanya, be nice. Kevin, talk to us. You're really scaring us, except Tanya, apparently.
My life is over. It's the worst thing imaginable. My sister Lizzie got accepted to Eagle University. She's coming next year.
That'll be cool to finally meet your sister.
You don't want to meet her. She's cursed, you see. Drama follows her wherever she goes. And the shades of pink that she finds to wear, they don't exist anywhere else on the planet. She is not human.
Wow. I know you've told me about her before. I guess we'll see for ourselves how true the rumors actually are. Now, I spent my Christmas break very productively. I friended Marie on Facebook, looked at her activities since she joined, and performed an in-depth psychological analysis on her.
You're stalking Marie? That's a little weird.
Not exactly stalking. Greg is trying to overthrow Marie. Now, I don't live on her floor, but I know you three do. Or did at some point. None of you really seem to like her.
So, I figured out what makes her tick, but there's apparently a lot more to be seen. It would appear that ResLife doesn't even look at RA's social media pages when they're hiring them. Look, right on top. And about me, my lifelong dream is to be a porn director when I grow up. And look at all these pictures of her smoking who knows what.
Yep, definitely RA material.
I know, right? I may not be the most moral person in the world, but at least I appear to be.
So, what's the plan?
It's pretty involved, need to know. So Tanya, anything interesting happened to you this break?
Tanya, can I talk to you privately for a minute? I'm sorry I forced you to go to college. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. To be honest, I miss you. Please stay home. I won't ever neglect you like I used to. I'll let you go on cruises and golf outings with us. You don't have to go back to college after break. You can stay here. I don't care what your father says.
No, Mom, I want to go back.
What?
I want to go back to Eagle University. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I like it there. I like the challenges. It's exciting. I like having to figure out what to do in situations. I like having to walk to get my food. And I really like my friends. Natasha, Greg, and Kevin. I miss them so much, and I'm going back for the next semester to see them.
Are you sure? Don't you miss us?
I do miss you. I love you both. It's just time to move on, and I'm so excited. No, nothing. Nothing really. And Natasha, how about you?
Well, there was a reason I wanted to go last. My story beats all of yours. So remember how I stayed here since, well, I had nowhere to go for the holidays? Oh my gosh, Colton, I'm so sorry. So sorry. thought you were going home for Christmas.
I changed my mind. I've had my parents around for ages, but this time I decided I'd want you around. You're a very special person to me, Natasha. You're more than a friend, and I'm thinking you feel the same about me.
You're a mind reader.
I guess it's a natural talent of mine, or you knocked something into place with that pan. Merry Christmas, Natasha.
Merry Christmas, Colton.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe it! Natasha and Colton are official?
Best Christmas present ever. Period.
Hello, my favorite lazy RA. It's Nicole.
Come on in. So, have you filled out the report sheets for me?
Yes, I did. 1 broken toilet and 2 non-contagious illnesses.
Good work, Nicole. I always appreciate how well you do my job for me. Here's $5. I'll try to get the other 5 to you by the end of the week.
Can I ask you something? Have you been having financial problems?
Why do you ask?
I know the housing and the meal plan are free and all, but I noticed those fancy vases on your dresser are gone, and you've been having trouble paying me on time lately.
Well, if you must know, my dad refused to co-sign my loan application. He says I'm not responsible enough, so I've been paying tuition out of pocket, and it's getting a lot harder. And with all the work piling up and my thesis, I have no time to get a second job. Ugh, 1 semester and it'll all be over.
I'm sorry for you, I really am, but I need my money too.
It'll be there, I promise.
Oh, and by the way, what the heck happened to Tanya? I've not seen her since I got back from the hospital.
That's odd. I've seen her on the academic side, but now that I think about it, not in the dorms. That is weird, isn't it?
But if you and Marie hate each other, why would you friend each other on Facebook?
Oh, you know, it's a social convention. I hate half the people on my friends list.
And why are you printing these out?
My hypothesis that they didn't look at their applicants' social media was correct. They don't want to be biased when hiring them. Bloody political correctness. So I need to get these pictures out in the open. Thanks for letting me use your printer, by the way.
Are either of you naked?
No, Tanya, you can come in.
It reeks of testosterone in here. Invest in some air freshener.
Is she always like this?
You can't be mad at her for feeling upset. You have to understand, it's not comfortable for her to live with a guy. It's just who she is. Now, new semester and all, it's time I try to find her a female roommate.
I don't want to catch whatever she has. I'm sure bad attitudes are contagious.
You gotta be kidding, right? Tanya? Are you serious? I love her, but... no.
That's unfortunate for Tanya. Well, since she tried to kill her last roommate, I'm not too keen on being her next target.
So, long story short, Jackie kicked Tanya out of their room.
Well, good for Jackie.
So, I'll take that as a no?
I don't know Tanya that well, but there's legends about her. They say that she's so loud, the deaf can hear her vibrations.
Who says that?
Only everyone. Listen, I don't mean to sound selfish, but Doug and I have something great going on. And do you know what the best part is? Neither of us want children. And I hate to say this, but from what I heard, Tanya is the equivalent.
The equivalent of a child?
I mean, look at her. She's a selfish, spoiled, wanty princess who knows nothing about what it means to do anything for herself. If she lived with me, I'd have a bad feeling. She'd demand a 5-course breakfast from me every morning, while all I have time for is to grab a bagel on my way out the door.
Colleen, please. She really needs somewhere to stay, and she's not comfortable in my dorm.
You want to make her happy, don't you, Kevin? That's noble. That really is. Maybe the best thing you can do for her is give her some tough love. She needs to know this. If she wants people to look out for her, she might want to change her attitude towards others. That's all I'm saying.
So I figured out what happened to Tanya. She got tired of living with Jackie, and now she's shacking up with this guy Kevin over in the Fisher building.
She's living with a guy?
Yeah, that's against the rules, isn't it?
So I tried finding you a roommate today.
It didn't work, did it?
No, it didn't. I'm really sorry, Tanya. They just didn't really, you know...
I know what they said. It's what everyone says about me. I'm selfish, whiny, and stuck up.
No, Tanya, that's not true.
Yeah, Kevin, it's true. I have issues, and these issues prevent me from having friends. So I want to try being better, and that means I need to start with apologizing to you. You've been there for me when no one else was, and I've been terrible to you.
I'm still everything you accuse me of.
I know you are, but I'm not a perfect person either, and that's why we can coexist. But you're still a pig, and we're never gonna date.
Well, we'll see about that. I have to leave for class, okay? I'll see you tonight.
Marie!
Hello, Tanya. Fancy seeing you here. So, I heard you and Jackie don't get along anymore?
Oh, you probably don't remember when I came into your room and you didn't want to hear anything about it.
But the issue remains you are now sharing a residence with someone of the opposite gender. That is strict violation of Eagle University policy. A violation to be met with severe disciplinary action, including, but not limited to, notification to your parents, removal of residence, parking and club privileges, and ineligibility to graduate with honors.
And Jackie has guys in bed with her every day when I'm trying to use the room as a quiet place to do schoolwork. And I've been trying so hard to be more responsible. All this is Jackie's fault. So since you suddenly seem to care so much about enforcing the rules, why don't you go bother her?
Because Jackie isn't the heir to the magic 8-ball fortune. I know all about you, Tanya. Being an RA has its privileges.
Yeah, and it also has its responsibilities, which you know nothing about.
Just shut up. Now listen carefully. I want $200,000 by Friday of next week, or I will have no choice but to report you.
What? $200,000? That's not nearly enough. I ought to give you the keys to my car. And how about my $700 Gucci bag? And take these too. They're $400 each. Why don't you sell them on eBay? No one threatens me. You have no idea what I can do.
Okay, have it your way. $200,000 next week, or you can kiss these privileges goodbye.
Hey, do you know if Marie is in her room right now?
No, she just left a minute ago. She's going to Fisher for something. And I'm headed off to have dinner with Natasha. I'll see you later.
Hello, Greg. And what, may I ask, are you doing? Trying to spread vicious lies about Marie?
I am simply a servant of justice. These are real pictures. And if she isn't ashamed to have them on Facebook, why would she be ashamed to have them on her door?
Marie is my friend.
But she's unfit to be an RA, and we both know it. Nicole, deep down, I know there's a beating heart within you. A heart that wants the right authorities on the throne. And who are the Res Life staff to decide this? What happened to democracy? I will bring Marie to justice. And when I do, I will rule these dorms with love and justice, and the days of peace will be many. So what do you say, Nicole? Will you join me on this quest for freedom from our chains?
Well, now that you put it like that, how can I possibly say no? I'll be in touch.
You know I've never been in a relationship before.
I had one in high school, but it was short-lived and not really serious. Now you may think I'm old-fashioned, but I think it's important that we define the relationship.
I'm all for that. So, what do you want to get out of us?
Well, I know both of us have classes and all to keep us busy, and I don't think we need to be too clingy just yet. But college is rough sometimes, and there's a lot on my mind. And I know there's a politeness aspect to a relationship. But if I need to vent or get something off my chest, I want us to be that for each other. Pretty much, I want to be myself around you. The self that I can't show around anyone else. And we need to say things to each other that we can't say to anyone else. So that's pretty lengthy. Sorry for being such a drama queen. Now, what is it you want out of us?
Colton?
Yes?
Greg tempered with the chlorinator at the pool. And I watched him do it.